it's been about 10 days since the challenge finished, and there's a rare window where I'm not sounding like some mucus-filled slime monster due to halogens, to allergies and hay fever. So I thought I'd just start this little video up. So during my 100 days challenge, I was sent a question by Van Illustrations, and you can see their channel below. And they asked the question, where did the idea for my 100 days anthology submission come from? And it's a pretty cool question. It's an interesting question. Other people in the 100 group, you know, they'll tell you the inspiration for their story. You know, Scott Serkland has gone on record a number of times saying that his story is basically lifted from the lyrics to Synchronicity 2 by the Police. And a lot of other people, you know, it's pretty obvious to see where they are getting that, where the ideas sort of germinate from. But this one was this story was a bit different. So during the challenge, I think I filled 3 sketchbooks. So during the challenge, I went through about 3 sketchbooks. So what we'll do is we'll dig those out and we'll talk about some of the ideas and where they came from. I'm not telling you the plot though. What I'm not going to tell you is the plot, what's said, how it ends, anything. You're not getting that. We're basically saying, where does the visual elements from this story pull from? And that's it. So let's take a look, shall we? Let's get our trowels and our magnifying glasses, and let's clear away some of the dust and the debris from the story, and really drill down into the bare bones. I'm really mixing my metaphors here. I was going to go for something archaeological, but it doesn't quite work. So let's just have a look at how the story started, shall we? So when my camera's announced the title, Whales and Unicorns, I did a bit of a mind map and a bit of a doodle here, but that's my initial idea. And I drafted out a 6-page story with delinquent werewolf teenagers doing crimes and such like. Then we found out it was going to be 4 pages, so we switched to this one. Kind of a shame. And that meant a vet visit. And basically, here's all of the artwork I did for the story. Looking at some of the characters, it's famine and pestilence and death, but really we're basically making a lot of, in the story I'm making a lot of references to some things that you may not know about. So the idea of the story was inspired by a TV show called All Creatures Great and Small. It was a drama series that aired in the early 80s. It was set in the 1920s in Yorkshire in England, and it was based on the memoirs of James Herriot. That was my starting point. And then I looked at Mr. Chinnery, who's like a dark comic version that was created by the League of Gentlemen. He's sort of like a polar opposite to James Herriot. He loves animals, but every animal he tries to treat dies in horrendous, horrible ways, usually accidentally. And then when I was writing Death, I was inspired by Terry Pratchett's, the way he writes Death. In Discworld, Death alternates between these really verbose, grandiose sort of diatribes and then saying the most banal things. And I really want to try and capture that with Death in the story. There's war, pestilence, famine, that's what we went for eventually. One of the humans and the vet. Obviously here's some work we did looking at Cerberus. Yeah, that's something else. Some more work looking at servers. So this is a really condensed down video. I mean, there's lots of other things, lots of other ideas that I had to sort of adjust or rewrite, but I don't want this video to be too long, and if I keep talking about the making of this story, I could end up just giving away the whole plot of the story, and I don't want that. I want you guys to buy the book. So if you are interested, when the Kickstarter launches, there will be a video in this channel and a link to it. So back the Kickstarter, get the book, read the story, leave a comment below if you like the story or if you don't. Yeah. So that's some of the behind the scenes sketchbooky stuff for 100 days of making comics. In 100 days I filled 3 sketchbooks. That one, that one, that one. Yeah, those are the sketchbooks that I filled in 100 days. These often, a lot of these you didn't see because they're sketchbooks, but early parts of the challenge you might have seen some of these character designs. Some of these character designs. You might have seen some of these at the start of the challenge. Yeah, that's it really. Okay, so that's where all the ideas came from. That's where all the visual elements came from. They all came together. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you found it enjoyable, entertaining, educational, inspirational. Who knows? If you liked it, hit the like button. If you disliked it, you can hit the dislike button. But I'm afraid to hit the like button. If you like what you see, you want to see more, you can hit the subscribe button. And if you want to keep notified about all the ins and outs and ups and downs, then you can hit the bell button, and then bell just next to the subscribe. In any case, I'll be back with another video. Not sure when, but they'll be here. So, you can follow me on social medias down below, as listed in the show notes, and I will see you another time. All right, bye. Bye.